said that. Got a problem with me, said that. You ain't fucking with me.
What's going on, man? It's your boy ItzSHLZ. Look, I hope y'all having a blessed day today, man. You already know what time it is. It's time to see what's under the shell today. So it's time to get into these questions that y'all put in the comments. And then we also gonna fill them in with some questions that I got that I feel like y'all might want to know. So what we gonna do is take these questions that y'all put in the comments below, and I'm gonna answer them, but I'm also gonna fill in with some questions that I got that I just think y'all might want to know. So without further ado, we gonna get into this first question, man. And this question's coming from the networking queen herself. And her question is, what's your favorite song out of your own catalog and why? Man, I don't know. That's a hard question. If I'm thinking of like past wise first, I'd say Ooh 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 Mama is one of my favorite records, which is off my album Pain and Lyrics. So if you haven't listened to that yet, please go out and check it out. I'll drop a link below or in the comments as well with it. But Ooh 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 Mama, I would say, and for me, why that was a special record or a favorite record for me is I'm one, I got emotions just like anybody else, but like as far as just telling people how I feel, especially when it's somebody that I love, and we might have had, everybody go through their things and have their ups and downs, but I always wanted to do a song to my mom just to really like tell her how I feel, because like I'm not so forefront with things all the time, just just being emotional or being open. So that was a chance for me to really open up and tell her how I feel, tell her some of the reasons why I feel how I feel, and just showing my love and gratitude to her. And that's one of my favorite records, and it resonates with me anytime I hear it, and I feel like it resonates with everybody, because we all love our moms, and regardless of if we say it or whether we mad at her now or anything like that, like that love can never be replaced. So that would be a record for me in the past that's like one of my favorite records. But if I'm thinking about like present wise, because my vibes change all the time, just all depending on where I'm at, what season I'm in, and I might be biased, man. I love performing the record, so I say right now, the record "Say It Then" with my boy Yoshi is definitely one of my favorite records right now. The reason I say that is because, man, that record is just a statement record. It's nothing but high energy. I get to like say a lot of stuff that's off my chest. I don't talk my stuff a lot, but I do. When I do it, I do it. And this one of them records that where I really talk my stuff, and Yoshi came with it too, man. I ain't gonna lie, Yoshi killed that shit. So if you got a problem with it, you can say it then. So if you haven't heard that song yet, man, go ahead and check out my page. Check out some of the content that I put up, man. You'll see me and him, some content from us down in South by Southwest, just doing that record. I mean, they was feeling it everywhere on the stage. They was feeling it on the street. So check out that record, man. It's called Say It Then. It ain't out yet, but check out that record in the videos, and I'm gonna bring it to y'all if y'all like it. So definitely go follow my boy on Instagram, man. His page is King Yoshiman, KingYoshiman. Check it out, man. You're gonna be happy I told you about him. But we got a few records that's coming out, man, that y'all just need to stay in the tune for, man. But definitely check that out, man. He got a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, that's my answer for you, Krista. Like I said, Ooh 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 Mama, definitely for the past. And Say It Then, I'd say with Yoshi right now. And them two completely different vibes. So, one's more chillo, mellish, more emotional. And the other one's, like I said, is turn up, high energy, statement, attitude record. So definitely stay tuned, man. But our next question, man, comes from Kathleen Early. I appreciate you putting your questions down in the comments. When I seen this, man, I started laughing only because I know this person very well. And her question was, do I know you? Short answer, yes. Which is why I was laughing, because I was like, I can't really elaborate on that, but I'm gonna do that because I appreciate you for even engaging in the post, dropping it down. If y'all don't know, man, Kathleen is my aunt. Call her Aunt Cat. Definitely one of my favorite aunts. I got a few favorite aunts. I feel like every aunt's my favorite aunt, truthfully. But yeah, she's my aunt, man, on my pop side, and one aunt that I've always stayed in contact with. Just the energy, the vibes that's always over there. They always show me genuine love, and it ain't nothing, it ain't never no faking and stuff. So, you gotta love your family, man. You gotta connect with your family. I don't care if it's on this side, if it's on this side, on my pop side, and one that's always been supportive, no matter what I do. One that's always been there. One that's always tried to keep me within the family and keep me, just involved. And it's one thing I've always appreciated from her is, just the involvement, even though I'm so introverted in my own space all the time, she always reach out, and it's just always good love over there, man. So shout out to you, Aunt Cat. I appreciate you putting the question in the comment. So long story short, yes, I do know you. I appreciate your question, man. And honestly, that's all the questions we got this week, man. It's the first segment that we did, and I put a couple clips out, and I got 2 answers, and I'm happy for these 2 answers. So shout out to Krista, the networking queen. Shout out to Aunt Cat, Kathleen. I appreciate y'all for the engagement, for the love, and hopefully I see y'all questions in the comments next week so I can answer them. Like I said, it don't matter what the question is. If you want to know something that's just about my personality, something that's within my music that you got questions about, something that just, whether it's a spiritual level, is anything you want to know, just drop it in the comments below, and I'm gonna get to it in the next segment. And hopefully I get some more questions, man. If not, I'm gonna just keep giving y'all what I feel like y'all want to know, or what God is telling me to tell y'all. But now we about to get into these questions that I have, just some things that I wrote down that I felt like answering. Which is number 1, why do I keep going, or why do I keep going, and what motivates me to keep going? For me, man, I've had a lot of talents in life, a lot of gifts and blessings that, I didn't hone in on, or, just didn't really notice, or, really take that time to really allow it to benefit my life, and just did it more for fun. So like, music was one of them first things, man, that I just really connected to, that I just knew it was something that I'm supposed to do. And I don't know, like, just the sight of, success is really what motivates me. My son, the situation, on that end is what motivates me. My family, when I look at them, when I see, my pops, working, my mom's retired now, but, still just seeing how that hit her, it really just makes me want to do better and like change my life. I know I can't change anybody else's life without changing my life first. And I know that music is, the gift that God gave me to do that. Like I said, I was blessed in a lot of other things. I was a baseball player. I had a scholarship to go to college. Unfortunately, just being dumb and not wanting to go to a particular college because it wasn't in the middle of nowhere, and it wasn't too many black people that went there. So, just being a young age, it really turned me off from really going. And I didn't have that person in my ear, to tell me that doesn't really matter, and still go through it, go forward. I wish I would have did, but I never regret anything, because if I did that, I probably wouldn't be doing music right now. It's a lot of things, like I said, that I feel like I was gifted with, just a natural talent, man. I can pick up anything, whether it's, bowling, whether it's badminton, whether it's, shooting pool, whether it's throwing darts, like, anything, man, tennis, basketball, like you name it, I'm playing it, and I'm playing it pretty good. And I just felt like God, man, really did give me a lot of gifts, man. But like I said, I feel like music is that one gift that he really gave me that was, for me to change everything. I've been involved with music since I was a kid, and that's the first talent that I've ever known that I have, because I was always singing. So, that's what motivates me, man. Just changing my life, changing my people's lives. Not struggling no more. Not having to worry about when the next money's coming in. Other than just my income and stuff like that. So that's what motivates me, man. Just changing the lives of my people, changing the lives of myself, being able to see my son more, just a lot of things, man. And I feel like I said, music is that thing that God gave me to change it. So, I feel like there's other things that motivate me, but just at the forefront of my mind, man, that's truly what it is, man. Just my situation, myself, my family, and honestly, just, making God proud, using the gift that he gave me to put purpose into the world. So now my next question here, I got, what are some of your favorite artists, past and present, and why? And I didn't want to put this down, but I put it down because I feel like it'll be a challenge. With me, man, like as I'm so everywhere. I love singers. I love rap. I love Southern music. I love East Coast music. I love West Coast music. Like I really feel like I'm musically worldwide. So my list might be a little extensive. But as far as past, I would say artists that I feel like are my favorite are, of course, Michael Jackson. I mean, I was watching Michael Jackson and everything. I can't tell you, I was. Choo. Not talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Boy, don't make me break the moves. Nah, but like Michael Jackson, man, I was definitely a fan of. I was a fan of Prince. They kind of was in the same, same era, same realm, and I love Prince. But it goes all over, man. I listen to Bone Thugs and Harmony. I listen to Tupac for sure. Warren G, like all them artists like that. They definitely was some of my favorite artists. I listen to a lot more, but those are some of my favorite. And I know I'm missing out a lot, but them just what come to my head right now. I say present wise artists. Definitely a J. Cole fan, for sure. I'm lyrically inclined, so I definitely appreciate that side of the art. I like Lil Baby music, you know what I mean? Like he be rocking, I can't even lie. Some of the content don't necessarily resonate, but just the flow and the artistry on the record, I do like. Definitely a Russ fan, man. I came across Russ and I got stuck to him because I resonated so much. I felt like he was a me. You know what I mean? Like he rapped, he sang, he harmonized, he was melodic, he was aggressive if he needed to, chill a lot of times. So definitely him, man. My guy Black, I don't know if y'all heard of him. He an Atlanta artist. He's dope. Definitely a lot of music, like I said, resonates. He got them chill vibes, he got the melodic sound, and it's just one artist that I connected with. What? The who? Debate? Playoffs? Chris Brown or MJ? Did you say playoffs? Nah, it's definitely far, man. Chris Brown's a dope artist. I mean, dope artist. He could never, ever affect people how MJ does. I feel like ever. You're gonna get some groupies for sure. You're gonna get some groupies, but you're not, nobody is affecting anybody how MJ did on like a mass level. I mean, bro, you can go to any country, any whether it's rich, poor, anywhere. You couldn't go in the world without a million people crying. You know what I mean? Like he had a different effect on people. I feel like, even though Chris Brown, like I said, is one of my artists and nowadays that I listen to. I forgot to name him, but definitely I give him all the credit that he's due and more. But I can't do that. Skilled and talented. I mean, put MJ in today's world, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm only saying that because, like, if Chris Brown was back then, Chris Brown probably would have only created the dances that MJ, or could have danced, just because that's what was created or what was known that could be back then. But I feel like it's still, like I said, I wouldn't take anything at all from Chris Brown, but definitely Michael Jackson, man. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Chris Brown or MJ, who y'all rocking with on just not a better artist.
So like for me, like with Prince, for example, right? We got. I do think MJ is better than Prince. What I will say is that I guess the argument for Chris Brown is kind of like the same with Prince, right? MJ couldn't play the instruments. Like every single sound, every word, everything that you heard from Prince was all him.
You said Prince or MJ?
Prince. So like everything that Prince did, all this music production, he did.
Yeah.
those samples, MJ couldn't do that.
Yeah, but that don't take nothing from him.
Like Chris Brown can emulate everything MJ can do.
Uh-huh.
MJ did just MJ's style.
Uh-huh.
Like, but Chris Brown is elite at every damn style, freestyle and choreographed. He can sing, rap, write. He engineers his music and does all of that. Like MJ was still put together, nevertheless.
And if Chris Brown had 20 more things that he did on top of them accolades that you talking about, I feel like it's still not settling. You know, are we talking about who has more skill trade, or are we talking about who was better? Just, you know,
I think they're talking. A lot of people get it confused. I think the debate is truly about who's better versus who's, you know what I mean, like in this time.
I just feel like it just you know, nobody would ever know you know, what would have happened, you know, if the time frames or anything was different. But I just still feel like as a not saying who's a, because it all depends on how or what they're saying. If they're just speaking non-musically wise and just saying who's the more talented person, you know what I mean, then okay, you can say Chris Brown probably, because
I agree that he's not better than MJ.
Yeah, nah, not at all. Yeah.
I get what they're saying in terms of, man, this nigga's elite.
But think of this. If MJ wanted to and put his energy and effort into any whatever thing, how great do you think he would have been in that?
I think he would do the same thing.
I feel like, because he just has a different work, you know, just ethic engine altogether. But
I think he was talented. It's kind of like LeBron and MJ's Michael Jordan debate. You know what I mean? I
yeah.
think LeBron would have still been just as effective. He would have been bred to be like in that old era, but still him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More of an assassin. Versus here, it was just like he's just always a man amongst boys. So I don't feel like he had that assassin.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't like Nas MJ.
And
I
shit.
don't think MJ could do all that LeBron could do. LeBron played center, guard.
Yeah. I feel like the I mean, definitely not the big man, but I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like we just the connections that we don't, because like you put Michael Jackson with, I mean, I said Michael Jackson. You put Michael Jordan, you know, in nowadays with what's the normal, or what's the, you know, what do I have to exceed in to be better? I feel like he would have definitely figured it out and been a different type of monster today.
It don't matter what era you put them, but that's what makes them the GOATs though. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like in order to be a GOAT, you gotta be able to translate any of the eras, and I think that they would have been just as successful.
Yeah.
You take the 1% of the league out, like the top echelon. I think this era would wipe the floor. Last era, but they're just not as good.
But that's, I feel like that's only because of the,
Ass in order to win.
but I think that's only because of what was known, or what even the possibility. I don't think people thought of their mechanic, even their body mechanics, or just whatever. Like back then, it just was a whole different ball game. People wasn't thinking to do this instead of just, you know what I mean, this type deal. So it's like I feel like we'll never know. It'll be good. Hey, if you run an AI program, if you're a genius in that, man, look, run a mock with Michael Jordan in this time frame. You know, basically how he would train if he was to train in this time frame, and then put LeBron in Michael Jordan time frame, and see if there's a comparison to see what their style would be. You know what I mean? To see if it'll be, you know, the same, if it'll be more or greater, if LeBron's would be less because it's that back, you know, that styled in. But if you run AI, I'm no genius, man. I feel like it can be done. But yeah, mock that up, man. I'm curious. I don't know. I'm curious. Michael Jordan, LeBron James. But we're gonna take LeBron James here, put him over here, and take Michael Jordan here and put him over here.
I definitely think they would. I think their averages would stay the same, relatively the same.
Yeah.
I do disagree when people say they think Jordan would have averaged. Damn, I guess it's kind of how the game is now in terms of the floor spacing. But say that people think that Jordan would average 50, but then again, it's like players today are very, very much more elite.
Oh yeah.
Overall. So I wonder if he would have stood out just as much as he did back then. Like he was just nothing like we'd had ever seen before. You know what I mean? Like and that's part of like LeBron's issue. Like we've seen somebody be this great before. But the thing is, it's in this era.
Yeah, as I was saying, like everybody has a toll or has a height that they're trying to, a level that they're trying to outperform or out blah blah blah. And I just felt like even as high as what he did, accolades and all that, just the level of skill wasn't as up here and nowadays. But like I said, if they did a Michael like that, I feel like that'd be something dope to see.
I think LeBron's trick bag is nowhere near what MJ's is. I do think LeBron has a higher IQ than MJ for the game because he was coaching and playing at the same time. Jordan needed fit.
Back then, yeah.
And the triangle offense. LeBron is the offense.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say he ain't gonna say Michael Jordan didn't know what to do, but
No.
I just feel like the coaching. I just felt like it wasn't allowed back then, compared to like not saying like you know what I mean, but he has that opportunity or he can do that, but like they couldn't do that back then, so I could see.
I know when he was running the numbers up is when he was losing. Like, they needed him to run the numbers up because nobody was watching the NBA like that.
Yeah.
If LeBron was just padding his numbers in
Yeah.
the first 7, 8, 9 years, they would have crucified him.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah.
But for sure, CB is not better than MJ. I do think he's more skilled. That's a good debate though.
Yeah. Like I said, man, let me know in the comments who y'all think. Chris Brown, Michael Jackson. Who's I'm gonna say who's the better artist, not who's the more talented artist, because clearly, we know who the talent. It's all dependent on how what you can do. But I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about who's the better artist overall. I mean, we know Chris Brown can fill stadiums and arenas, but it's the type of emotion that MJ brung in his music, and I feel like no matter how many accolades or skills you try to build up on yourself, that's something that can't be taught. It just has to be done naturally, and I don't think Chris Brown has it. He's a good entertainer though. Great entertainer.
MJ had whole sections of motherfuckers who fainted out.
Yeah. It was just a different. I think I fainted before through the TV. I ain't gonna lie. I know I cried before. You got me, MJ. Shoot. All right, man. Look, we had to get off topic for a second because it was just some stuff that I had to address. But my last question I got here that I feel like y'all might want to know is who did I listen to growing up? It's kind of similar to who my favorite artist was, but not really, because I had some favorite artists, but I listened to a whole bunch of like different kind of artists, man. I'm about to let y'all in on some stuff for a while. Man, back then I was not weird, but like I said, I love sound, so it doesn't matter what area of genre it's in, what kind of style it is. If my ear likes it, I love it. So like back then, I ain't gonna lie, man, I used to listen to like some NSYNC. I used to listen to a lot of MTV, so I feel like this is where I picked that up at, but also just because of the sounds and the artist that was on the records as well. But I used to be a huge NSYNC fan. I ain't gonna cap, man. I used to know all the dance moves. I used to practice them before school. I used to like really be into like MTV, trying to like learn all the dance moves of the people that I listen to. But man, I listened to NSYNC. I listened to Backstreet Boys. I listened to some Creed back then. But I listened to Nickelback. I listened to not a lot of like Limp Bizkit type stuff, but I had some songs, only like the more popular ones. Where I listened to Sade. I listened to man, trying to think of artists that y'all wouldn't think to know that I listen to. Phil Collins. Like I remember the In the Air song tonight. Like I did that for a school project one time. I remember, and I had to sing In the Air Tonight and put a little twist on it. But man, I listen to everything. I don't care what it is. If I like it, I love it. But I feel like that plays a big part into just my broadness in music on like why, I'm always over here, why I'm in this lane, why I'm here, while I'm up here sometimes, while I'm back here, but then while I'm in your face. So if you ever want to know why my music is everywhere, man, that's what it is. I listen to everything. I don't just stick to rap or R&B music. I don't just stick to chill stuff. I don't just stick to one lane. So that makes me be more creative in my music to where I can deliver just more vibes for y'all. So look, man, that's all the questions I got today. Man, I hope y'all enjoyed this. This is our second recording, second segment. I hope y'all gonna stay tuned, man. Hopefully y'all keep putting more questions in the comments below, man. Look, drop them questions. I don't care what it is. If you feel like it's a question I ain't gonna answer, drop it below. We're gonna find out, man. So it's been fun. I hope y'all enjoyed today. I hope y'all enjoyed what was under the shell. I hope y'all learned some more stuff about me, because ultimately this is all what this is for. And let's just keep connecting and growing together, man. I love y'all. See y'all.
Hopping in and got the rooftop messing. And stay 10 down when shit got wild. No matter really who got bit and who we make it out, depending on the foul. You really gotta prove I did it.